In the world of sports, there is a silent war happening for your attention and your wallet. For decades, the NFL has been the undisputed king of revenue, generating nearly $20 billion a year through a ruthless business model of controlled stoppages and television dominance. Meanwhile, soccer remained the beautiful game, fluid, continuous, and resistant to change. But as we approach the 2026 World Cup in North America, the walls are crumbling. From the radical Wenger Law to the expansion of VAR, the rules of the world's most popular sport are being rewritten to mirror the NFL's profitable playbook. Today, we're going inside the boardroom to see how Lionel Messi, NFL owners, and FIFA are engineering a billion-dollar takeover of the game you thought you knew. This is Humble Galaxy Sports. To understand the billion-dollar takeover, we have to look at the Messi Effect through a purely financial lens. Before number 10 arrived, Inter Miami was a promising startup with a revenue of around $50 to $60 million. In just 2 years, that number hasn't just grown, it has exploded. By late 2025, the club is projecting annual revenues surpassing $300 million. This isn't just a soccer team anymore. It's one of the most profitable entertainment assets in North America. Every jersey sold, every Apple TV subscription, and every sold-out ticket at the current temporary stadium is tied to a single name. But here's where the business gets dangerous. The club's valuation has soared toward $1 billion. But that valuation is built on a foundation of stardust. For the owners, David Beckham and Jorge Mas, the challenge isn't just winning trophies, it's proving that this billion-dollar brand can survive when the greatest player in history finally hangs up his boots. The center of this gamble is currently rising from the ground near Miami International Airport, Miami Freedom Park. This isn't just a 25,000-seat soccer stadium, it is a 131-acre massive commercial district. We're talking about 1 million square feet of office space, 750 hotel rooms, and a public park larger than most in the city. The total investment? Over $1 billion. Inter Miami just secured a lease that could run up to 99 years, committing millions in annual payments to the city. The logic is simple. Use the Messi era to build a permanent destination that rivals the game day experience of an NFL stadium. The owners are betting that by the time the stadium opens in early 2026, they will have converted Messi fans into Inter Miami fans, who will keep coming back even when he's gone. But the Messi cliff is a real threat. In the NFL, teams like the Dallas Cowboys or New York Giants stay valuable even if they have a losing season because the brand is the star. In global soccer, the player is often the brand. Messi is currently under contract through the end of the 2026 season, while recent reports suggest he may extend his stay through 2028 to help launch the new stadium. The clock is ticking. What happens to ticket prices that currently average hundreds of dollars when the star attraction leaves? In 2025, Inter Miami's revenue quadrupled compared to their early days. But much of that is driven by premium sponsorships from giants like Royal Caribbean and Chase. These sponsors aren't just buying a logo on a shirt, they are buying the Messi Association. If the stardust fades before the new stadium can pay for itself, Inter Miami faces a massive commercial vacuum that could threaten the entire league's financial growth. The owners aren't sitting still. To avoid the cliff, they are reloading for 2026. Jorge Mas has publicly stated that their primary goal for 2026 is winning the CONCACAF Champions Cup and qualifying for the FIFA Club World Cup. They are already making radical changes to the roster, replacing retiring icons like Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets with younger high-value targets like Giovanni Lo Celso. The strategy is clear. Transition from a retirement home for legends to a global powerhouse that competes on the world stage. They want Inter Miami to be the first American club to truly cross over, a team with the global marketing power of Manchester United and the financial stability of the NFL. But as the 2026 World Cup looms, the question remains, can a billion-dollar palace actually stand without its foundation? While the world calls soccer the global game, the NFL is the world's most successful business. In 2024, the NFL generated a staggering $23 billion in revenue, with a clear target of reaching $25 billion by 2027. To put that in perspective, that is more than the top 5 soccer leagues in Europe combined. But how does a league that only plays 17 regular season games make more money than a sport played 365 days a year? The answer is the media rights engine. Nearly 2/3 of the NFL's income, over $12 billion annually, comes from television and streaming deals. The NFL has mastered the art of making every second of dead air worth millions. They don't just sell a game, they sell a high-stakes television drama designed to keep you on the couch for 4 hours, surrounded by unskippable commercials. This financial juggernaut is exactly why NFL owners are crossing over into soccer. Names like Arthur Blank of the Atlanta Falcons, Robert Kraft of the New England Patriots, and the Kroenke family have poured hundreds of millions into the MLS. Why? Because the MLS is built on the NFL blueprint. In European soccer, if your team plays poorly, you are relegated. Your revenue vanishes. Your brand dies. But in the NFL and the MLS, there is no relegation. It is a closed league. Whether you are first or last, your investment is safe. This structural security is why an average NFL team is now valued at over $7 billion, with the Dallas Cowboys hitting a record $13 billion. NFL owners aren't just fans of soccer, they are fans of the fixed-cost, high-reward model that only the American system provides. We are also witnessing a historic shift in how these billions are collected. For years, the NFL was the king of linear TV. But in 2025 and 2026, the league has officially handed the keys to the streaming giants. Deals with Netflix, Amazon, and YouTube TV have fundamentally changed the game. Netflix just paid an estimated $150 million per game for the rights to stream NFL matchups on Christmas Day. This is the Amazon effect. Streaming services aren't just buying sports, they are buying subscribers and data. They want the NFL audience because they know football fans are the most loyal consumers on earth. This is the exact playbook the MLS is following with their 10-year, $2.5 billion Apple TV deal. Both leagues have realized that the future of sports isn't on a cable box. It's inside an app that knows exactly who you are and what you buy. As we look toward the 2026 World Cup, FIFA is taking this NFL blueprint even further. FIFA President Gianni Infantino has famously claimed that the next World Cup will be the equivalent of 104 Super Bowls. To make that happen, they are literally changing the rhythm of the game. FIFA has confirmed that every match in 2026 will feature mandatory 3-minute hydration breaks midway through each half. While they call it player welfare, the business world sees it for what it truly is: television quarters. By splitting a 45-minute half into two 22-minute segments, FIFA is creating the same stoppage and ad cycle that made the NFL rich. They are even planning a Super Bowl-style halftime show for the 2026 final. The message is clear. The beautiful game is being retrofitted to fit the American commercial engine. The goal isn't just to find the best team in the world, it's to build the most profitable television show in human history. While the owners handle the money, FIFA is handling the product. The biggest hurdle for the American casual fan has always been the low scoring. FIFA's solution? The Wenger Law. Proposed by Arsene Wenger, this radical offside change means a player is onside as long as any part of their body that can score a goal is level with the defender. In the current game, a toe being offside cancels a goal. Under the Wenger Law, that same player would be miles onside. This isn't just a technicality. It is a fundamental redesign of the sport to increase high-scoring matches. More goals mean more highlights for TikTok, more drama for the 2026 World Cup, and higher engagement from a U.S. audience that is used to the high point totals of the NFL and NBA. FIFA is effectively removing the defense to sell more offense. But the most dangerous change for the flow of the game is the expansion of VAR. FIFA is currently testing the power for VAR to intervene on corner kicks and second yellow cards, moments that were previously left to the referee's live judgment. Think about the math. There are roughly 10 to 12 corners in an average match. If VAR reviews even half of them, that is an extra 5 to 10 minutes of dead air. In the NFL, these are called official reviews, and they are the primary slots for high-value commercials. By increasing the number of things VAR can check, FIFA is intentionally slowing the game down to create commercial windows that didn't exist before. They are trading the beautiful game's rhythm for the NFL's revenue cycle. The 90-minute clock is dying, and the billion-dollar broadcast is being born. So where does this leave us? We are witnessing the birth of a new world order in sports. The beautiful game is no longer just a sport played in 90-minute segments. It is a global financial engine being tuned by American hands. Whether it's the $1 billion stadium in Miami, the NFL owners taking over the MLS, or FIFA changing the rules to create ad breaks, the goal is the same: absolute monetization. By the time the final whistle blows at the 2026 World Cup, soccer will have completed its transformation. It will be the highest scoring, most watched, and most profitable version of the game in human history. It will be a product designed for the smartphone, the streamer, and the casual viewer, even if it means leaving the traditionalists behind. But there is a price to pay for this growth. When you prioritize revenue over rhythm and commercial breaks over the flow of the game, you risk losing the soul that made soccer the world's game in the first place. I want to hear from you. Is this NFL-ization exactly what soccer needs to finally conquer the American market? Or are we watching the destruction of the sport we love? Drop a comment below. I read all of them. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve on the business of the game, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This is Humble Galaxy Sports, and we are just getting started. I'll see you in the next one.